Eternal.
Doom!
Yes.
That's why we're here.
Yes, it is. Hello, everyone.
Hello. How are you doing, Michael
I'm
Huber?
doing well. I'm ready to feel the kills. I'm ready to rip and tear.
That's what I was hoping you
I'm
were
ready
going
to
to say.
see it all.
Yeah.
Doom Eternal.
What do you want out of Doom Eternal?
Double barrel shotguns.
Just shotgun drops it, pulls out another shotgun.
Yep.
I was thinking about Doom Eternal and how, not that my expectations are low, but my affinity for Doom 2016 is so high that I really just want more of it.
Yeah.
This was a game that I would have happily paid for more single-player DLC, and so to get another game, I don't necessarily need a huge deviation. I don't need them to mix things up. I just thought they executed on Doom 2016 so well that I'm ready for more.
I 100% agree. More of the same would satiate my hunger.
Yeah. But we do know that they're having hell on Earth.
Yes.
Where do you think they're going to take that idea? What do you think they're going to do with it?
I think there's going to be maybe some kind of, he's got to get somewhere to stop it, There's maybe like a portal or something and the demons are flooding in. So maybe just a story like that where it's this constant momentum of you trying to get somewhere to stop something to really ramp it up.
Yeah.
Kind of like a not a chase scene, but kind of that feeling of push forward, gotta go.
That sense you're describing is something that I was thinking about as well. And in the later sections of Doom 2016 in Hell, they did a really good job of overwhelming you and making you use your weapons and testing your reflexes in the absolute best way where you just had to deal with all the chaos. And I think about Hell on Earth, and I can just imagine demons flooding the place and you having to go and be like, okay, I gotta dive in there, and there are dozens of demons.
Yes.
How am I going to deal with that? And that's something that the Serious Sam games actually do really well, where they give you extremely wide areas and a ton of enemies, and you can use that entire space to kind of navigate through them. And I think something like that would be really cool.
So we're thinking like way more enemies on screen.
That's something that they showed in the trailers. Hey, there's going to be more types of demons. I don't know if there's necessarily going to be more enemies on screen at all times or anything like that. Yeah. But we definitely know that we're getting more demons than we got in Doom 2016.
I would like to see them tinker with the I forget the name of it. The mechanic where you rip them in half.
Yeah.
Not the rage kills. I forget the name of them. But when they're kind of flashing.
Yeah, the ones where you rip and tear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would like to see that. Glory kills.
Glory kills.
Thank you, chat. I would like to see that, the 2.0 version of that.
Yeah, I agree with you.
A little choppy. It's a little okay, they're flashing and now kind of cue into this animation. I want to see that even more streamlined, more fluid, more seamless.
Yeah, I think if they were to heavily tweak one thing from Doom 2016, I think the glory kills would be the thing to tweak, because as awesome as it was, as great and bloody and powerful as you felt, I think by the end of the game, it had kind of lost some of that excitement. And so you're kind of talking about making it even more fluid, but I wonder if they could just make it slightly more mechanically interesting. Maybe you get, I don't know, different benefits for hitting them in a certain part of their body or shooting them a certain way, soften them up before you kill them. Just something to make it exciting all the way through.
Yeah. More variety, I guess. How many times can you, rip that pinky's tooth off,
right,
and rip the imps in half? Yeah, more variety there. Would love it. Do we think we're going to see any multiplayer? We are at QuakeCon.
We are at QuakeCon. I don't know. It'd be interesting. The multiplayer in 2016 Doom was not... I know some people that really liked it, but it was not the thing that I think got it all this attention. So for me, I would imagine that the multiplayer is something that you would maybe dive into a little bit later. Just focus on that sweet single player for the first gameplay review.
No doubt.
I don't know. Do you think they're gonna show it?
Maybe tease it or something
sure,
down the line. But yeah, I think a sick story trailer little gameplay.
So you reviewed Doom 2016, and you weren't super in love with the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you would like to see that would make it more exciting for you?
Yeah, something like Gears.
We're peaking like crazy.
We're peaking like crazy.
Oh, okay. Bring it down.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna bring my.
Doing the most I can on my end, but
It's hard for me to lower my volume.
Sorry.
What I'd like to see.
Dude, rip and tear.
Rip and tear, please.
We're peaking like crazy.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something like horde mode, maybe. I'm always into that, you know, like some kind of co-op versus the demons. You know, imagine like some 2 or 4 player last stand mode versus like endless waves of demons. You know, that'd be cool.
I think that could be really cool. I always enjoy horde mode, especially with some sort of layer on top of it, where it's like, okay, not only do I have to deal with these waves of enemies, but I also have to control the space. I have to set up traps or close off certain pathways. I think that could be really fun.
Yeah.
Just coordinating with like you and Brad and
Please
Brandon
welcome
during a
id
Doom horde
Software
mode. Could be
Studio
pretty
Director
awesome.
Tim Willett.
Okay, chat's saying we're all good. Or we're better at least.
Oh.
We got the keynote. Headphones on.
Prompt. All right, Chad, let's go. See some double barrel shotguns.
Welcome.
It's like E3 Part 2 right
Welcome
now.
to the
E3 never
23rd
stops.
annual QuakeCon. I've been up on this stage many times now every year, and I
pumped.
use the same updated version of the PowerPoint. And I remember when you all lost your mind when I switched the background from white to black. Well, this year is going to be different. And not only is it because we have an all-new look to our keynote, but because this is the biggest QuakeCon yet.
I need that Doom shirt with the classic logo.
I know. They sold out at E3
We have more
so
of
fast.
everything. More attendees, more people
Probably
in the
don't mind.
BYOC, more games to play, more tournaments, more activities and panels. So not only is this the biggest QuakeCon, it's the most exciting one yet. Yes.
Let's go to QuakeCon.
So to start things off, I'd
QuakeCon's
like to say
hardcore.
hi to all my friends here in the audience and everyone watching us live on Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, and Facebook.
We're not on Mixer.
But
Howdy.
before I give a quick overview, I want to take a moment to thank a whole bunch of people. The most important, the volunteers. Yes.
Heck yeah.
Good stuff.
So sick.
Every QuakeCon comes together thanks to dozens of dedicated volunteers who pour their hearts and souls into this event. They're here because they love QuakeCon. This is family for them. Yeah, they are the ones that make this
Great
event
shot.
so special for all of us. So, one more time, a round of applause for the volunteers.
Yeah.
Boxes of ridiculous.
So
Yes,
great.
so if you're having a good time this weekend, make sure you thank a volunteer. And I also want to take a moment to thank our many sponsors and exhibitors who support QuakeCon every year, including everything from Balls to Razer. And of course,
Balls
a
Guarana,
special
dude.
shout out to
World of
my
Warcraft
good
vibes.
friends at Ventrilo.
Brad and I pounding
They've been
those
with
things.
us a long time.
Pounding balls?
And
Yeah.
once again, they are bringing
Balls
their
Guarana,
Power Up
dude.
sweepstakes with a prize pool of
So
$30,000.
hype. Where's Brad?
So, as
Brad,
a
are you in
reminder,
there?
Yeah.
this is how it works. You can get one of 100
Burning
available
Crusade,
tickets by going to panels or competing in events.
I
Or
remember
sometimes you
going
just
to
may
LAN
get
parties
lucky
and just like
and run into a
bringing
QuakeCon volunteer
2
or
cases
a
of Mountain
member
Dew.
of our
Being like, let's
Bethesda
go.
community team. So, if you have one of the 100 tickets, you have a chance to win $10,000 in cash. But you need to be here Saturday night at the block party to win. So, don't lose your ticket and make sure you're here. Yes, and of course, speaking of winning, we've got 2 major tournaments going on this year. As you all know, QuakeCon is the place where esports began over 20 years ago. And we're still going strong, and we're delivering the best in competitive gaming right here. So, yes. So first, we've got our Elder Scrolls Legends Master Series. So as we speak, the final 8 are competing for the championship.
I wonder how it is.
On
I haven't
the
played it
esports stage.
since we
so
played it.
be sure to check it
Yeah,
out.
I'd be curious about the
when
meta.
we're done here. And for those of you
Meta check-in.
online, tune in to twitch.tv/TES.
That should be a show where you just go to different
and of
games
course,
and you just
it would
check
not
out the
be
meta.
QuakeCon
What do
without
people play?
Quake.
That genius.
So, once again, we are hosting a QuakeCon Quake Champions Open 2018 tournament, which starts today with 2v2 matches, with a prize pool of $175,000.
We're just hanging out.
Just hanging out.
Seriously.
And on
Happy to be here.
Saturday,
I'm happy
we've
to be
got
here.
my
Whatever
personal
they showed
favorite,
him.
the 1v1
that's not-
matches
no sarcasm.
featuring the players from the
Feeling
top
good right now.
8 teams, with a winner takes all $25,000
Quake, dude.
prize. So the
Can't
action
keep
is starting as we speak.
Too
so
much.
again,
Too much.
online, you can go to
Downpour.
Twitch,
I told you when I
YouTube,
played the beta, I want, like,
Facebook,
1
whatever,
kill, like,
at
45 deaths.
Quake, and you'll be able to watch
I want to
all
revisit
the
it.
action.
I had a lot of
And
fun
for all
when I
of
played the
you,
beta.
you can watch it downstairs at the expo hall.
People are
at
probably
our
more
really
insane
very
now,
cool
though.
esports stage.
They started it
all
insane.
weekend long.
Yeah.
So check it out.
Quake Champions Tournament at Easy Living. Let's go.
Winner takes all. That's hardcore.
You know, we have so much going
Crazy.
on that it's really too hard for me to stand up here and talk about everything. I'm not going to talk about every panel. I'm not going to talk about everything at the tabletop, you know, or about the block party,
Show
or
doom.
this year's Master Pancake Theater. It's Mortal Kombat, which is going to be awesome. Yes. So I encourage you all to download the app Fan Guru and look for QuakeCon 2018. And this is really the best place to read all the information that you need for QuakeCon. And finally, you know, QuakeCon is more than just the amazing experience, the amazing games. You know, we also, every year, try to find a way to give back to the community. And we've partnered with 9 local and national charities
Nice.
to help raise funds and awareness. So if you're here at QuakeCon, please visit these charities, because almost every charity has a special gift if you make a donation, like Dallas Pets Alive. Yes.
That is very adorable.
These are so
Oh,
cute.
man.
If you make a donation to Dallas Pets Alive, you can receive one of these great Bethesda T-shirts with our characters holding puppies. It's so cute. Or the American Red Cross, which once again is back hosting a blood drive. Yes. So if you need a break, you know, from jibbing your friends and Quake champions, you should take a moment, go donate some real blood and help some real people in need. And plus, like always, we have a really cool gift. This year, the Red Cross has a special cooling towel. So as you know, Dallas is really hot, so this is definitely something that could help. And for all of you at home, you know, please visit Bethesda.net, where we have links to all the
Remember, like,
charities
the
and ways where
Bulletstorm
you
press
can
kit
donate
things
and
where they
participate.
sent people like
So we've
meat.
got a lot more to come in this
No.
keynote, you know, so
It's really
don't go
strange.
anywhere. We have a few things to mention concerning id Software games.
Tender GameWorks,
We have
perhaps?
a few Bethesda titles to talk about,
I wasn't expecting
you
this
know.
for real.
but
Dude,
right now,
this is more than due.
I want to turn over the stage to my
Come on.
good friend,
Come on.
Pete Hines. Thank you.
Pete Hines!
Pete Hines personally addresses you before announcing the Evil Within 2 DLC
What's up,
that you've been
QuakeCon?
waiting for months.
I like it. I like it. I like the energy. Good to see all of you. I'm back
Dude.
for my 10th QuakeCon, back here at the Gaylord. Hopefully, many of you, most of you, saw our E3 showcase a couple of months ago, where we showed off a pretty big lineup. It was quite a show, and not just because of this moment. Actually, it was the T-shirt. Caps won the Stanley Cup, which I was clearly from Washington, D.C. But actually, I'm just as excited about the lineup that we have to show you guys of new games and available games that we showed off in the showcase. We had more games than we've ever shown before, including a number of id Software titles, as Tim mentioned, that you guys are going to get to see up here in just for a few minutes. And just for fun, to recap some of the stuff that we talked about at the showcase, obviously we started off with Rage 2. Rage is back. It and Avalanche working together. We
Just a
updated
little
you on
taste
the
of
Elder
Doom.
Scrolls Legends, which, as Tim said, the Master Series is going on right now. And we are happy to announce today that we have a new expansion coming called Isles of Madness, which is going to include cards themed around Sheogorath's realm. And we'll be talking
I
a
love
lot
me
more
some
about that coming up.
Sheogorath.
Yeah, but
That sounds
cards
pretty
coming.
cool.
And obviously, we're
Don't know.
super excited about getting a new
Sheogorath?
client out to you guys and bringing the game
The
to
guy that's
consoles.
saying you
So
play
gonna
the
be a great
Oblivion
year for
Shivering
Legends,
Isles?
and definitely want to
DLC?
watch the Master
Oblivion?
Series. If you didn't watch it
Just
yesterday,
base.
some
Just
awesome
base
matches,
Oblivion.
some awesome matches already.
Just
this
imagine
morning,
this
and, they're
completely
fighting today for
insane
their share of
god
that
that is really
$50,000
fun to
prize
mess
pool.
around
So,
with.
stop by the esports and watch it on Twitch. Obviously, we announced that that Doom game. There's Doom fans here.
Eternal.
Probably.
How is it going to be eternal?
Probably have a little bit more to tell you about that here in a little while. Quake Champions as well, which has a major tournament starting today.
Multiple teases.
As Tim mentioned, I was in there with my son yesterday in the BYOC and saw lots of folks playing
Move the
Quake
mouse
Champions,
cursor,
so
man.
excited for the news we
that's
have
right.
to share with you on that. And of course, we ended the showcase with a couple of big announcements from Bethesda Game Studios. We revealed the Elder Scrolls Blades, which is a new and full-featured
Blades,
Elder Scrolls
dude.
game
The Huber
with
hype for
console-quality
Blades.
graphics coming
Elder
to
Scrolls
mobile phones later
Blades.
this year
He's in.
for
Yep.
free.
Did you sign up?
And if you haven't
I
yet, you
did.
should go to playblades.com
I did too.
and register so you can be one of the first folks to play it when we release it later this year. And then that Fallout 76 thing that they're doing.
So
Let's go.
I just
That
wanna
beta.
read- I
Brand
wanna
new
read all the
Fallout
stories
game,
about Fallout 76.
entirely online, where
just
every
wanna read the
survivor that you come
stories.
across
Play the beta
is,
with me.
About
is another
nukes.
player, is a real person. And
Will
let me
control
remind
the
you
nukes.
that, as we said before, if you pre-order the game, you go to fallout.com to pre-order. Everybody who pre-orders will get into the entire beta when it comes out this October, and you get the chance to play the game before it comes out in November.
October is so soon.
And since we're here in Dallas, we have
Time just skipping ahead.
some interesting
I gotta
news that's
keep
kind of applicable
getting
to
rid of these
Dallas. And to talk more
boxes
about
that
that
keep
news, I
coming
want to invite out Bethesda Game Studios game director, Todd Howard. Todd.
Broke over? Yeah,
No
no kidding.
expense. QuakeCon.
This Prey music.
Good call.
Yeah. Hi, Todd.
Standing ovation.
Thank you.
We decided to actually put out the bid today.
The wave. Oh, thank you. It has been. What? We're taking questions tomorrow. There's a panel. Evidently, there's some Fallout fans here. I understand you have questions and demand answers. There will be a Fallout 76 panel tomorrow where we will randomly answer some of your questions. Give you a lot of good information tomorrow. Hey, again, great to be back here at QuakeCon. It has been many years. I tell you what, the fans here in Texas, man, you guys are some of the best video game fans in the entire world by far.
Buttering him up. Buttering him up.
I was reminded, and proof of that, I did a demo for Skyrim years ago, 2011, here, and a very long demo, and in the beginning of it, a woman went into labor and didn't leave. So, your love of games, and if you think about Texas and the video
What?
game industry, a lot of it, things that inspired us were created in Texas. Take Origin Systems with Ultima, a game that inspired a lot of our work at Bethesda, created in Austin. Here in Dallas, Doom, a game you may have heard of. these are games that have not just inspired myself, but really set a lot of what is great about video games. Speaking of Austin, we have a studio in Austin working on Fallout 76. And some of you may know we have several Bethesda Game Studios offices kind of around. We have the studio in Maryland. We have the one in Montreal. Austin I mentioned, and I'm excited to say now in Dallas. And it's a great place for us to be. We have worked with a group in Dallas for a while, Escalation Studios. They have done a number of games with us, from Skyrim VR to Fallout VR to Switch. They are now officially Bethesda Game Studios Dallas. And they've been working with us. They are doing key parts of Fallout 76. They're working on Blades and of our next big single-player game, Starfield. And I want to bring out
Starfield.
The
I
cloud
want to have
of
them give a quick
Starfield.
hello, the studio directors at Bethesda Game Studios Dallas, Mark Tardif and Tom Mustaine.
Starfield trailer.
Yeah, I
Let's
did not
go.
expect to even hear the word
16-minute
Starfield.
Starfield trailer.
Awkward hug.
Awkward hugs. This is insane.
I say that every time.
Quick story.
Give someone a hug.
QuakeCon 2009. I was sitting like that guy in the orange shirt over here somewhere. And that year was the first year that we met Todd. Fast forward 9 years, I'm standing up here, and our studio is becoming the next Bethesda Game Studios studio. How insane is that? Like, what?
I can't believe it. We are all extremely excited to be joining officially Bethesda Game Studios. I can't thank Todd Howard enough.
Thank you, guys.
And our amazing team in Dallas, our Dallas-based team. These guys, I'm sure some of them are in here. Say hello if anybody's here. All right. And we're really looking forward to continuing to grow our studio, our A-class studio inside the Dallas zip code. So it's going to be an amazing thing. We've been working with these guys for the last couple of years, as Todd said, and we've been working on some really cool stuff. We cannot wait for you to see what's next. Thank you, QuakeCon.
Thank you.
Bethesda taking over the world.
Yeah.
Do you think Todd Howard will acquire Easy Allies? Will we be working on Starfield?
Thank you. Thanks, Todd, Tim, and Mark, and congrats again to
I'd be
everyone
okay with that.
at
Todd
Escalation
Howard
for becoming part
buys
of Bethesda
Fortnite.
Game Studios as those guys continue to kick some serious ass. So,
Pete Hines.
now on to other business. It would not be QuakeCon
Love
without sales. And the question is always like, well, what's on
I
sale?
thought he was going to say it wouldn't be
And
QuakeCon
I
without
prepared a
Quake.
slide that nicely summarizes
Sales not quite what I was expecting there. Maybe not.
If we made
Not what I
it,
was
if we put it
expecting.
out, if it put it out, if it's Prey, if it's an Elder Scrolls thing, if it's a Fallout thing,
Within,
whatever.
on the
It's all
screen.
on sale.
Let's go.
Where is it on
It's a
sale?
sign.
It's
It's a
It's on
nod.
sale everywhere.
Come
Just wherever
on.
you buy stuff, just go and look, and it's on sale.
Come
up to
on,
75% off. Over the years, I've just grown weary of trying to list it off. It's everywhere.
think
and
that
it's
is a
everything.
subtle
Go find
confirmation?
a sale.
The fact that Bethesda even like remembers the game is,
Right, is
is a
encouraging.
win. Yeah.
And by
That's
the way,
high.
if you would all just cooperate and go buy everything we've ever made, we wouldn't even need to do this anymore. You would just already own it, and I wouldn't have to tell you it's on sale anymore. And this includes, by the way, Elder Scrolls Online Somerset, which is on sale for the first time. So, okay, next, I'm going to turn it over to the guys from Quake Champions. But before I go, quick reminder about there is a Bethesda booth over in the Expo Hall if you haven't been over there yet, and we have a ton of stuff going.
Whoa there. What happened?
Oh,
And by the way, if you would all just cooperate and go buy everything we've ever
That was
made,
weird.
we wouldn't even need to
we're
do
going
this
back in time.
anymore. You would just already own it, and I wouldn't have to tell you it's on sale anymore.
Better the second time,
And-
Pete.
and this includes, by the way, Elder Scrolls Online Somerset, which is on sale for the first time. So, okay, next, I'm going to turn it over to the guys from Quake Champions. But before I go, quick reminder about there is a Bethesda booth over in the Expo Hall if you haven't been over there yet, and we have a ton of stuff going.
That's like as far as it'll go. What's going on?
Team for Quake Champions, please welcome Andre and Joshua, guys.
That is weird.
on a frame trap.
The demons, they take it over. Take it over QuakeCon.
I'm Andre Carlos.
This is gonna make me want to play Quake Champions.
Yep.
Right now, here we go.
Just thinking that.
They're getting me.
Oh, for yes. In the mic.
Hello?
Woo!
Does anybody like Quake Champions in here?
That's right.
This is Andre Carlos, and I'm Joshua Boyle, and we are the community managers for Quake Champions.
What if that thing worked?
Mine actually
and
working?
started launching?
All right. You know, for fans like us, it is a
you
dream
love
to be
Quake?
on stage here at QuakeCon because this is where it all began. You know, QuakeCon isn't just a celebration of Bethesda games. It isn't just a celebration of id games. It's a celebration of all of you, all of our fans, year after year, who keep the fires of Quake burning in your hearts.
All those places.
Is that hair going
This
to be
is
a
also
weapon
where
in Quake
esports began,
Champions?
and we're still going strong with this year's
Slice 'em
QuakeCon Open with $200,000 prize pool and these sweet trophies right here.
We gotta play some Quake, get some money.
We have the best teams in the
Put in
world
the easy
right here in
coffers.
Dallas, just downstairs. So don't forget to watch on twitch.tv/Quake, or if you're here at
I'll
QuakeCon,
watch a
we
couple
expect
rounds
to
for
see
sure.
all of your beautiful
Feel that
faces
Evo hype.
in
In
the
for a couple.
esports
I want
arena.
to see how pro they are. It's gonna be disturbing
Right?
how good they are.
And we just dropped.
I'll be
an
They'll be moving
arsenal
so
of new
fast,
content
you won't
this
even be
month.
able to see it.
Starting with this
Like
guy
Dragon
that
Ball Z, you
everyone
can't
recognized
sense
from
their
the first
power.
Quake game, Death Knight.
Yo,
He is back. He's got the
Sick.
sword. He's still throwing fireballs in the arena. It's
That
tight.
is sick.
dude,
It really is tight.
burn you to
We've
ashes.
got improved matchmaking, updated bots.
Sucker
I'm trying
for
to do this
Death
with a
Knights.
finger. Can you see my?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
One blade, two blade.
Win.
We've got a new soundtrack and soundtrack. Let's hear it for the soundtrack.
I'm a sucker for improved matchmaking.
We could at least
And
handle
if you
some bot
play
matches in
during
Quake
QuakeCon,
Champions, right?
Maybe.
You get
Are they
this
too-
awesome
they
exclusive
too high?
QuakeCon 2018 Heavy Machine Gun. Plus, you get double daily rewards all month long.
Sucker for
Dopamine.
double daily rewards. Yeah.
Double dopamine.
But that's
Yep.
not even our biggest news. Because right now, Quake Champions is fully free to play permanently.
Thank you, chat.
Hey now.
Getting rid of that overlay.
For
It
free.
happened.
It happened. We did it. You know, millions of you have already experienced all the
get
speed,
to-
I'm in for a couple
all the
rounds.
Yeah,
frags,
we'll
all
get a
the fun,
new blood in there.
Our
I'm in for a
E3
couple
limited
rounds.
free-to-play trial.
Yeah, new blood. Now's the
New
time to
blood.
strike
Yeah.
when we have a chance.
to
Today
bring even
only.
more
Today
of
only.
you into our Quake
Get
family.
one
than
day of
right
competitive
here at
fun.
QuakeCon 2018.
So right
intimidated.
now, you can get the Quake Champions Pack that unlocks every champion now and in the future, for less than $20.
Limited scale edition is on sale now at GameStop. If you're here at QuakeCon, check your swag bag.
Sending a
You'll
message
get a $20
with that
voucher
statue.
to get your very own giant scale.
Welcome to
bear
my
statue.
home.
That is amazing.
I play Quake Champions.
I want that thing
Once
like
again,
outside of my front
I want
door.
to
I know.
thank the best
Security.
community in
Security
gaming
measure.
for helping us build and refine Quake Champions.
I'm always a fan
And
of
now that our
paying a
community
flat
is
fee,
about to
getting
get
all
even
the
bigger with even
characters.
more players joining
like a
us in
pretty
the arena,
reasonable
we love
fee
you
for getting
guys.
all the characters.
$20 for free to play the game.
Yeah.
Now let's take a look at our latest trailer, which shows just how Quake has evolved over the years,
Oh my
delivering
gosh.
everything you love about the game, now totally free.
Sweet. Yes. Dude, give me a little mini retro right now. Ah. Ha! Oh my god.
So much speed.
It's already, yeah, it's already so fast. Feel the kill.
Play free right now.
Crazy.
But every once in a while, you just get that Quake itch, right?
From the ashes, I will rise again. Suffer and die.
I need to play as the Death Knight right now.
Suffer and die. So is the Death Knight out now as well?
I think so.
Yes. Suffering is only the beginning.
Slice him up. Yeah.
Available now.
Available now.
Death Knight.
Thanks, Joshua and Andre. And yep, Quake Champions is free and free for good. So I expect to see all of you guys fragging the hell out of each other all QuakeCon long. Fuck yeah, yeah. Good answer.
Gods.
Next up, I'd like to welcome Game Director Matt Farrer and Community Manager Gina Bruno to share the latest on The Elder Scrolls Online.
Thank you. Thanks for the welcome. We love Dallas. We love QuakeCon. It's a rare chance for us to talk directly to the community, so always great to be here in Dallas. So there's one thing the community knows about ESO is that it's a really
E3,
large
I hopped
game.
into ESO.
It keeps getting
and it
bigger,
was
too.
Great that I
that
could
includes
just
something we
go
announced
to
back
the
in
newest
E3,
release
Wolf
stuff
Hunter,
despite
which is our
my
next
level.
DLC.
I loved that.
Yeah. In Wolf Hunter, you're going to venture through 2 werewolf-themed dungeons, including the realm of the Daedric Prince of the Hunt, Persean himself. And you'll also face a terrifying werewolf lord and her vicious minions. Now, the good news is you don't have to wait long because Wolf Hunter is available on PC and Mac this Monday, August 13th, and on Xbox One and PlayStation 4, August 28th.
Shots fired, dude. World of Warcraft's August 13th. Yikes.
And we're really excited to have the worldwide debut launch of the launch trailer for Wolf Hunter. Let's take a look.
They will pursue you.
Here we go.
The hunt is all they know.
I feel like QuakeCon was made for you.
Dude, look at this.
Fragging werewolves, Doom.
And nothing will stand in their way. They fight with fang and claw, bow and shield, sword and spell. And you think you will triumph against them?
Every time.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it when I jumped in. A lot of fun.
Huge werewolves, dude.
Very well. Let the hunt begin.
Cool. Who's that big deer god?
No idea.
Okay.
No idea who the big deer is. Curious to find out more, though. Give me the big deer god book.
Now, Wolf Hunter is not all we have in store for ESO this year. This fall, we're going to give you a deeper dive into the Argonians with Murkmire.
Argonian,
I'm very
in fact,
interested
it was
in that.
on this QuakeCon stage 4 years
Love
ago that we
the
showed our
Argonians.
first concepts for Murkmire. We did end up exploring other parts of Tamriel
Argonians.
first, but you guys have been asking for a long time to return to Black Marsh. So with Murkmire, you get a new DLC-sized zone to explore, a storyline that's as big as last year's Clockwork City DLC, and a whole bunch of independent quests, dailies, and side objectives.
In Murkmire, you'll wade through the perilous bogs and the mossy ruins of the Argonian homeland to recover a powerful type of Argonian relic. But we're going to leave it up to you to discover exactly what it does and how to use it.
And along the way, you're going to get a really deep dive into Argonian culture, philosophy, and religion. Really, what drives them, and why are they so weird? You'll be able to answer these questions and a lot more when Murkmire launches later this fall. So here's a sneak peek at how the new environments in Murkmire are coming along.
Love good. Love a good bog.
Yeah. Stomping through some bogs. Just the Argonians are so interesting.
Yeah, dude.
Just aesthetically. Nice to see them get the spotlight.
Get some Uncharted vibes. You wait for Nathan Drake to show up here. Be like, hey, Argonians?
It's poisoned.
Sorry, there's something going on here.
We'll be talking a lot more about Murkmire in the coming weeks. In the meantime, though, for the first time, the Zone of Vardenfell from Morrowind and the ESO base game is currently available as a free trial for a limited time on all of our platforms.
Play it now!
So as always, we have a ton of other great stuff that's coming with the Murkmire update later this year, but there's one I want to highlight right now. Our optional membership program, ESO Plus, and I know a lot of you are ESO Plus members, is going to be updated in the fourth quarter to be an even greater value for members. We're going to add monthly loyalty rewards and increase crowns per month. So expect to hear a lot more specifics about this in the coming months.
And coming this September, we're going to have a new kind of in-game community event. One where the rewards for the event will scale based on how many of you participate. We'll have a lot more details on that in the next few weeks, so stay tuned.
So thanks, everyone. Seriously, it's a great honor to come up here and talk to the community. We love coming here. You're the greatest community in gaming. I know we all say that, but that's because it's true. We love you guys. We have a ton of amazing content that's coming up soon and later this year with Wolf Hunter and Murkmire. But I look forward to joining you all in the Great Hunt next week.
And don't forget to stop by and see us in the exhibit hall and give ESO a try. Thanks.
Thank you.
Homey. There's a very homey vibe to that whole thing.
Yeah. On my cough, that was awkward. That was amateur hour. That's my bad. That's on me.
Time.
Thank
It's
you.
okay, Pete.
Thanks again to Matt and Gina and to all of our ESO players.
Just
Don't
love
forget to
yelling
pick
his
up
name.
Wolf Hunter on PC next week. Try the free trial. It's running on PC, Mac, and consoles through August 15th. And maybe now we talk about some more id stuff.
They know. Stringing
And
us
to do
along.
that, I'd like to welcome back id Software Studio Director Tim Willits, along with Avalanche Studios Game Director Magnus Nedfors. Guys?
So we're talking about Rage?
Yeah, we're talking about Rage. Rage hype.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed the demo at E3.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So when we first announced Rage 2 before the E3 showcase, we promised you
He's
over-the-top
a tall
action
man.
set in a massive open world, thanks to our friends
Viking
at
Man.
Avalanche Studios.
Yeah, looks ready to go to war. There we go. That's pretty good.
Love it.
And of course, we will add explosive id Software style gunplay to the game.
Yes, and you guys all loved the videos and the announcements. And we had such a great response at our E3 showcase. So at the time and afterwards, I was so thrilled with the awards and positive reviews we received at E3. Thank you all.
The motivation.
And this has been a
The
great
easy A quote would just be
partnership between
shotguns.
our two studios.
That's
And
all it
we're
would be.
really excited to
One
show
word.
you even more Rage 2 today.
Yeah. Whether you're on foot or in a vehicle, there is so much to do in this wasteland.
So back at E3, we shared our first deep dive into Rage 2, featuring our seamless open world high octane action. Well, today we're going to show you even more. We'll take you to different locations, deeper into swampy wetlands and farther into authority territory. We'll show you more factions,
the biome
like the Goon
trailer.
Squad and the Immortal Shrouded, and the Riverhogs. Yeah.
Look at that
And
belt
we will,
that man
for the
has.
first time,
So
be showing
cool.
you a convoy takedown, where it's only you and your ride facing a whole array of hostile vehicles. And of course, you will see more of our powerful weapons, including a assault rifle, shotgun, and a rocket launcher.
Said the magic word.
The fact that this man is working on a first-person shooter
And
just
we
makes me
also
that
want
much
to
more
reveal
confident
a few
about Rage 2.
more new tricks that you can pull off with the wing stick.
So before we take you back to the wastelands of Rage 2, just a quick reminder that the game is playable here at the Expo Hall. Yes. So if you want to be one of the first people in the world to play Rage 2, do it here before the game releases in spring of 2019. Now, let's show you even more insane action that you'll be experiencing in Rage 2. Thank you.
Let's do it.
Welcome to the world of Rage 2, an unprecedented partnership in gaming. Rage 2 fuses id Software's best-in-class first-person shooter mechanics with Avalanche
Can I get that
Studios'
sword?
mastery of open
Can I
world
do that?
insanity. This incredible combination of action and scale
Revengeance.
plays as a smooth and seamless experience, completely free of load screens. Set 30 years after the events of the first game, Rage 2 takes place on an Earth that's begun to recover from a global catastrophe. Life is returning to the planet in the form of diverse and awe-inspiring biomes. From
Biomes, there it
jungles
is.
to deserts to wetlands and more, the world is springing back to life. Your character hails from Vineland, a secluded conclave that you're forced to abandon after it's attacked by the newly resurgent Authority. You start in the Secreto wetlands,
Love
where
the
you've been sent to
wetlands.
find
Wow, look
Dr.
at this.
Kvasir. Fans of the original may remember him as your helpful ally. In true id style, your character comes equipped with a sizable arsenal of powerful weapons.
Revenant vibes.
And making its triumphant return, a fan favorite, the wing stick, which has some new tricks in the game that we'll show off for you in a bit. With the Authority mutants
You
out of the
wing
way,
stick fans,
let's
we
talk
got
with
you.
Dr. Kvasir.
Eco 15. It was never deployed and remains in orbit around the Earth. I simply need you to travel to the Eden Space Center and call it down from orbit.
We did that.
Yes, I forgot to say.
We did do that.
It might be overrun by bandits. The Goon Squad, to be precise.
The Goon Squad is just one of
I gotta
several
refresh
factions
my,
you'll encounter in
Rage lore.
2.
It's been a
Hyper-violent
while.
and completely lawless. The Goon Squad leaves a trail of destruction in their wake. The Immortal Shrouded, on the other hand, are a group of elite bandits with access to incredible tech, leading to mighty vehicles, weapons, and cloaking abilities. You also have the Riverhogs, the Abaddon mutants, the Authority, and more to contend with. Each faction has different settlements, combat styles, and sweet rides.
Basically, you're gonna
Vehicles
die.
are a big part of Rage, and 2 makes sure to double down. There's a mind-blowing assortment of charged up, chopped up, and jacked up machinery to drive in and contend with. You've got whiplash-inducing racers that will leave your opponent spitting dust. Formidable roaming enemies on wheels from every faction.
The
And
driving
as
just
if that
looks so
wasn't
much
enough,
tighter.
There's also the threat of massive convoys with their insanely powerful convoy leaders.
Straight
There's so much
up
more to
Mad
find
Max.
and ride.
Ranger Walker.
Taking down a bulldozer.
you headed to gun barrel carrying an explosive payload.
We would be jumping onto moving vehicles.
Oh,
like
I hope so.
from vehicle to vehicle.
Those traps.
We're fine. Just going right on through. Nice.
The Phoenix is an all-purpose death machine.
What can you drop oil
Rolling Goldberg of
Grease.
Yeah, I love that. I love
The
dropping
Yogala
like,
grease.
some slick oil.
Only if you're driving the Yogala. Only if you're driving the Evadara. Rage 2 crash mode.
Okay. You've arrived at the Eden spaceport, which is currently overrun with Goon Squad.
right where we
But
started,
not for
right?
long. Because
Yeah,
you've
this is
got
where
an
we started,
entire
so we play.
arsenal of powerful weapons, gear, and abilities to help you deal with this threat.
It adds so much when you can
Abilities
just
like
drive, go right into the mission and do it, rather than being like, okay, this is what you have to do, sit through a
As
loading
you take
screen.
down opponents, your overdrive meter will fill up.
Isn't that crazy?
Enemy
How far we
is
come?
small.
Yeah,
You can unleash
it is crazy.
overdrive, a ridiculous
video
display
games
of
right now.
power
Look
that
at
pushes all of your weapons past their limit, and even unlocks special abilities for each one. In addition to your collection of upgradable weapons and gear, there's the new and improved wing stick. An upgraded wing stick can target and kill enemies, even around corners.
Goodbye. They need to give you a wing stick that just has little shotguns on it, and so when you throw it, the barrels just pop off.
Shotgun wing stick. That's genius, Ben. This part was hard, I remember in the demo. I didn't die there, but I was like, whoa!
Frantic,
okay,
one
yeah.
might say.
Yeah.
Made it to the control room. Now bring down that ecopod.
This is like where the demo ended for us. Yeah, right this very second.
Here, you'll get access to a brand new ability, Shatter. A fierce blast of kinetic energy. Time to test out your new ability on him.
Holy shit! Not a good force push.
Just marveling at his own power. Holy shit! I like that.
Beware the massive mutant crusher. You'll come across many mutants like this throughout the world of Rage 2. Better stay on your toes or you'll get crushed.
So
Slugfest.
The wide open world of Rage 2 is bursting at the seams with weapons, vehicles, and over-the-top action. Thank you for watching this quick look at what you can expect.
I'm ready to explore
We'll have even
every
more insanity to
square
show off in the coming
inch
months.
of the wasteland. Let's go.
I imagine I would play through Rage 2 in a weekend, and I don't say that as a slight. It'll just be like one long, multi-day marathon.
I liked it. Good
Yeah,
humor.
I liked it.
I liked it. Hot potato.
It knows what it is.
Oh, that's good.
Here we go. The biggest boy of all.
Yo. Let's go.
Chills. Boy, Mick Gordon knows how to like really get that blood pumping. Oh.
Now they'll talk about it probably. And then show us.
Straight into gameplay?
setting the tone.
All right. Setting the tone. Setting the tone. You're right.
All right. It's time. I have experienced some great moments in the 10 years that I have been coming to QuakeCon. The first was in 2011. Todd mentioned the Skyrim demo where the lady went into labor. I don't know if there's any pregnant women here, but a live birth today would really push this demo over the top. I don't want to ask for too much. I'm not asking I'm just saying. The second was in 2014 when we showed Doom for the first time to you guys. Behind closed doors, nobody got to see it, just you guys. And honestly, it was like a religious experience to be there in person with you guys, getting to see Doom for the very first time. Now, if you've never worked on a game before, you have to
reading
know that showing
about
somebody
what
your
people
stuff for the
saw
very
and
first
trying to
time
envision it,
can be a little
trying to put the
nerve-wracking.
pieces together.
So,
It's exciting.
I need you guys to let them know
And
that you're
frustrating.
ready to see some Doom Eternal. Let them feel it. Let me hear it.
Rathalos with the Doom.
All right. Here to show us more of their
Put 'em in
latest
everything
game,
else.
please welcome executive producer Marty Stratton and creative director Hugo Martin on Doom Eternal.
Imagine this song playing whenever you came into a room. Hi, everybody.
I would still choose
I am
Stone
here.
Cold Steve Austin's though.
All right, I'll take this one.
Shattered glass.
You can take that one.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. You guys are unbelievable. It is awesome to be back here. Such a thrill. Thank you all for joining us. I have to start by saying that we have an unbelievable time. So much fun with you every year at QuakeCon, but there is just nothing like these years where we get the opportunity to show you what our team is working on. It is the best thing ever.
Yeah, dude, nothing
and
like that.
we wouldn't want to
Gameplay
debut Doom
reveal.
Eternal anywhere but right here to you at QuakeCon.
Actually, how many of you were here in 2014 when we shared our first look at the last Doom? Yeah.
That brings us so close.
Well, special thanks to you for joining us again and for your continued support. Also, thanks to everyone watching on the streams. It's great to have you here with us this year.
So, let's get to it. You ready to rip and tear? That's awesome. Because literally, that's where it all starts for us. Killing badass demons.
You know, when you say you're ready to rip and tear, you gotta go into it. That's the line.
Feel unleashed, right? Like nothing is holding you back. To have a pure, unfiltered action FPS experience.
And to do that, we started with a very simple goal. Make him the strongest and most powerful hero we've ever created.
So as you can see,
Yeah.
in these concept
That
demonstrations, a modification to his armor and some new tools and abilities that make him even more lethal.
Of course, nothing
Like
makes
this
Slayer
big-ass
more lethal
blade.
than his guns. Like the ballista, a gun that can spear demons with an explosive bolt.
Okay.
Or the Slayer's own super shotgun.
Yeah.
It's got like a
I love this. It's like his
blade
Excalibur,
attachment.
and you'll notice there's a little thing on the end there. We call it the meat hook, and you're gonna love what you could do with that
You
thing.
grapple enemies and
It's
bring them
totally my
closer?
new favorite.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
But this is what's great. Everybody has a different favorite gun because each is a unique and powerful tool for killing the biggest and baddest demons you've ever seen.
That's right. Because, you know,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
enemy as strong as the enemies he defeats. So if you want to feel like a badass, you got to wreck some amazing bad guys along the way. And Doom Eternal has some incredible enemies.
They know.
Yeah.
So great.
Bit of an update.
Twice as many as last time. These guys are insane.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Final
There's
concept.
some favorites.
I love
Reimagined
this.
some classics from Doom 2.
Concept
Like
art
the
is the best.
Arachnotron, Pain Elemental.
That looks great. Look at him just
And we got
split
bad
open
guys
there.
to destroy too. Check out this arch enemy of the Slayer. And how about this guy, the Marauder? You know, anybody notice he kind of looks
He's
like
got
the
a
Slayer?
shotgun.
I feel like if I could look at your soul,
You know,
that
the
is what it
coolest
would look
enemies
like.
Deserve the coolest death. So
When
we're
you
spending more
ascend
time
into the
and
heavens,
energy
that
than
will be
ever
your
before,
final form.
making sure it feels absolutely
Please show
amazing
that guy
every
right
time
now.
you shoot, punch, kick, slash,
And you
or
can play
otherwise
as him.
rip and tear one of the demons.
Actually, we've created like a whole
You play
system
as, like,
for
the
this now, and
demons.
internally we call it
Oh.
destructible demons.
Oh my God, those
You're gonna get
Doom,
to see a lot of that.
those Doom kills, man.
Yeah.
All right.
I remember the first time I saw like a Cacodemon die in Doom, and just I was a very small boy, and it was intense. It was beautiful.
They always know what's coming.
So you're just like closing.
Ready.
No, it's just like more,
All right.
more.
Well, you know what? I know the answer to the question, but you ready to see him in action?
It's time, man.
Let's rock.
That art really got me primed.
Yeah.
Oh baby, looking good, Doom guy. Oh my God.
Dude. That thing is insane.
It extends.
Please remain calm. You
Starting
may
out
notice
right.
a slight
It
change
looks
to
so
the
good.
environment. Fear not. It's all part of the plan.
I can't.
Just walking out and being able to see demons float on by.
I cannot handle video games.
Yes! Yes,
Dude, yes.
I know it's a meme, but verticality in the best. Oh my goodness.
Dude, that was good.
You think about what that hook can do for the secrets.
Yeah. Pump shot.
Where's that blade going? Right in the center. That's some. All right. All right. Wait, did he change the part of that gun?
Yeah.
Modular weapons?
Dude, that turtle.
I know.
Look at him.
Specific grappling points. I hope you enjoy. Oh, you can do it inside of their mouth. It's responding to the explosion. Oh no, oh no.
No.
Oh, you have a shoulder cannon as well. It's like a Revenant cannon. Pinky. Shredding through. This game is ready to ship. It's a pretty good count.
My brothers and sisters, let's help to make our friends transition into their new world a comfortable one.
Yeah. That was good. Hell Knights are 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It can be other things. Ooh, I really wanted to see the glory kill on that thing.
Relentless.
Yeah. As it should be. There we go. Thank you, Id.
Want more color?
I always love that after an intense fight where they give you a couple of like really easy things, just kind of let you cool off.
Wind down.
That's so good.
There's been a lot of variety actually in the gory kill.
Yeah, there have been. That one is really quite good.
Oh my gosh, it's reversal.
Oh, that map.
Whoa. Demonic corruption, so you're like cleansing it. Okay.
That's a good first impression
Yeah.
of that weapon.
How satisfying is running over standing on like health and armor.
Yeah, hearing the sound. Choo, choo, choo. That satisfying pop this shot has, that metallic pop. It's really good.
Remember, demon can be an offensive term. Refer to that as mortally challenged.
Alright. Alright, I like that. Can we change the locks to Brandon's garage into gore keys? And you need a gore key to open them? Every ally gets a different colored gore key.
We're actually, that's awesome. Thank you. We're actually just taking a very, very brief break. We have a lot more gameplay from Hell on Earth to show you actually, but for this next stuff, we wanted to actually pick up the pace just a little bit.
Yeah. How about we go full bore and really see what the Slayer can do? Maybe little FOV change, little mouse and keyboard.
You guys like the mouse and keyboard, right? All right. Buckle up.
Turbo edition?
I'm nervous then.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
After gore kill you. Oh, supercharged. Okay.
Earth is the melting pot of the universe.
Oh gosh.
I want to be a professional Doom Eternal player.
25,000 Doom pod.
Yo, dude, yo.
I can imagine YouTube videos of just chaining together, like staying in the air basically the whole time. Oh my god.
Yo.
bunch of goodies pop out. Nasty pinata.
Glorious. It's so glorious.
Hey, Bethesda. How about you shadow drop that demo? Really spice up this Saturday. Friday. It's not Saturday? Losing my mind. Thanks, Brandon. Got my back. Just this poor little guy. Glory kill on the pain elemental? Yeah.
And with a crunch.
The back out explosion to what?
What?
Rathalos? That
Wait,
was a player
that
name.
was a player.
That was a player name.
What? What?
All right, thank you. So glad you're having fun. So you probably noticed there at the end that we're now giving players the ability to take control of a demon and invade another player's campaign.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Shotgun X guy, dude. I'm coming for all of you.
Up as demons
Let's go.
To form a Slayer hunting party.
You're the only one that can be that character.
It's all just a really fun new way to add drama and unpredictability to your campaign.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so intense.
And this is just one of the ways that will allow you to enjoy Doom Eternal with your friends.
Of course, it's up to you if you want to invade, be invaded, or you just want to rip and tear by yourself in your own campaign. Totally up to you. We're really excited about Invasion, and you can look forward to a lot more on this down the road.
That gets me so hyped.
All right.
That's a
we've,
really
we've
cool
spent
addition.
A bit of time so far just giving you a taste of hell
quarrel
on
with
Earth.
you.
But that is just one of the many, many places
You
you'll
come
go.
in.
Yeah.
No cool.
We
no
do a
cool,
lot
no cool.
of environmental storytelling in Doom Eternal. We get to see how the UAC evolved, journey into new and fantastic places in hell, and take you to some places you've never been before in a Doom game.
Dude.
Wonder what that is.
We're going to Dallas.
The
We
like
love our little hints.
upper echelon
Honestly, we're
of demons,
Yeah.
dude. I'm
huge
ready.
mourners
Look at
The
this.
Demon Council.
And everything we do has a story behind it.
Is that a demon arena
So if you
right
like
there?
me and you
The
like
Coliseum?
to investigate everything,
This
we're gonna make it nice and
environment.
fun.
I know. I know.
It's really true. We're not just.
That
making
is
a
where
Doom
we're gonna
game
find
anymore.
Shotgun
We're
Axe
building a
Man
Doom
right there. He's
Yes.
waiting in that Coliseum.
Yes. Wow.
You all also know we're pretty big tech heads at id, and this id Tech 7 engine allows us to display 10 times the geometric
I
detail.
always love
and
when
greater
games do
texture
that. When you
fidelity
go into
than
a
we have
prison, you can
ever
just
put
see
on
them
screen.
there behind glass or behind bars or something like that.
And as you've seen, all without sacrificing a crazy fast experience running at 60 frames per second.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right, you know what? We've actually got another one of those cool locations we just talked about. You guys want to see a little more gameplay?
All right.
Oh my god.
You can
Just
never say
dumping
no
it
to
on us.
QuakeCon. So let's
I
take a
love
look
it.
at what happens when the Slayer arrives on Phobos.
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 I heard BFG. That's
Yep.
all I heard.
BFG 10,000.
10,000,
Yeah.
you said?
Yeah.
God, it's him. Oh, I love this. People interacting with him.
Running up. Oh god. It's you. Grab that key.
asses.
That's really good. I do it.
Oh
Wow.
my god, plasma rifle, yes!
I kind of hope he would like jump out of the elevator onto the ground or some crazy nonsense. Yeah. I think that is the BFG 10,000 right there.
Planet killer.
Get inside that thing, yeah. Destroy planets. They have to have you control that at some point, right?
Yeah.
Like you are going to operate that. Wow. Yeah, they did the plasma rifle, right?
I still miss the like OG plasma rifle sound.
Mm.
Like from the original.
I like the way this one sounds. But I know what you mean. Yeah. Like little flatter?
Yeah.
Boy, that shoulder.
Could you do that in 2016 then, the like side dash they keep doing?
Yeah, I believe you got a dash like that. I was thinking about that too. I'm not 100%, but I think you can. You did not. Okay, so Chad is correcting us. We did not get the dash, so the dash is new. Thank you, Chad. As you shoot him, more of him glows.
Like, is this guy invading someone?
Yeah, I wonder how frequent the invasions are going to be.
Hopefully at like really cool moments, sparingly, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We don't painkiller. Whoa. Alright. Just disintegrate him.
Just the green glow of the BFG in the background. I think it's time for a Doom 2016 replay.
Time to shadow drop the BFG edition on newer consoles. Switch version.
Doom is already on Switch though.
The collection.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, the BFG edition. Has anybody been keeping track of the kill count? We gotta be
One
like
guy out there.
Over 100 at this point. It
Yeah.
feels like.
It has to be over 100. Boy, that dash is really nice. Crowd control. I love what they did with the paint elemental, man. Just that like split face. And...
Oh, that was good.
Getting ever closer to the big boy gun. This game is going to be exhausting as hell. It'll be a trip. That's for sure.
Exhausting in a good way.
Yeah. Raise those hands.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, yes.
Archvile. What? Yes! Raise those hands. Okay. All right. All right. You had me already, Doom Eternal, but now I gotta buy a copy for the whole family.
Holy cow.
Good old family fun.
Thank you.
Oh, goodness.
You guys are unbelievable.
Yeah, thank you so much. Really glad you liked it. That was awesome.
I'm so just happy.
You know, we still like watching it.
I know. That was so cool.
Should play it. It's great.
Yes.
You will.
That's right. You know, honestly, it takes an entire team of dedicated and talented developers working hard together to make what you just saw today.
Thank you.
So it's truly an honor for us to be able to come up here and represent the amazing group of people that we get to work with, both at our offices in Dallas and in Frankfurt, Germany.
And because we are lucky enough to be here at QuakeCon, we have many from our Dallas office here in attendance. So before we go, we would like to ask everybody from id to stand up so you can see who they are, and they can feel some of the love.
Give them some.
Sending all of my love. All of it.
Good work, guys.
Doing Doom right.
Amazing.
What a blessing that is, to be able to say that.
Thank you. We love this. This was absolutely a blast. You make it awesome for us. We'll see you around.
Thank you.
See you, Space Kelly.
One more time for Marty and Hugo and all the folks that did. Okay, just to check. Did anybody actually have their baby? Did I get my wish? I mean, you came close. Even if you weren't pregnant, you probably came close.
It's so awkward.
I know they showed a ton of new stuff, but there's a lot more to come with Doom Eternal. Before I wrap up, once again, I want to give a nod and a thanks to all of our QuakeCon volunteers who help make sure everybody gets in here, makes everything else happen. Please, another round of applause for those awesome folks. If you see them, be sure to stop them and say thanks. You can also ask them how to get involved as a volunteer for an hour, for a couple hours, for a day. We would always welcome more folks to join the QuakeCon volunteer family. For those of you here with me, there's obviously a lot going on at QuakeCon, so I encourage you to download the app and check out when all the tournaments are happening, all the panels and all of that. For those of you on the stream, keep checking BethesdaNet. You can also download the app so you can see when everything is happening. But that's it for today. Thank you guys so much. Have an awesome QuakeCon.
Thanks, Pete. All right, you want to talk about some Doom Eternal before we wrap this up?
My goodness.
Thanks, Brandon. Everybody, say thank you to Brandon who's running the show behind the scenes there.
Holy moly. So we saw a lot of new stuff, man.
How I want to start this conversation is I think when they were showing Doom 2016, it looked really impressive. And we were excited about it, especially after like E3. I remember a lot of excitement, but there kind of being this small seed of doubt is this really going to work? Is this really going to be what we want it to be? Just because we didn't know. But now we have Doom 2016 as a base, and seeing all of that, it's hard to walk away and be like left wanting in any capacity. That was if you told me, listen, you've got to make a presentation for Doom Eternal. I don't know if you could do it that much better than what we saw today.
What a beautiful way to take the super shotgun in a new direction, into a new year, like respecting it, but also like changing it up, doing something new, you know, adding utility, the pull towards someone, not only to like get closer for a kill, but also using it for traversal, just flying all over the place.
And I feel like we're just scratching the surface of that. I can imagine some challenges where there's you have just such limited space to work with. You have to grapple everywhere, and thinking about what they could do with kind of living grappling points, where it's like, I need to get up there. This enemy is the only way I can do it, but also he might kill me.
Yeah.
And so just that kind of hazardous movement, I think, is really exciting. Of course, thinking about what they're going to do with secrets and everything that you can pick and gather.
The platforming in general just looked awesome. Traversal in general, like swinging on the pipes and stuff, and yeah, using the super shotgun.
Yeah. And really, Doom 2016 was an excellent mix of old and new. The glory kills, a nice addition, good way to kind of recover your health, and really getting in there and incentivizing up close combat. And I'm getting that vibe here, but in ways that I didn't necessarily expect. When you were on Phobos and just the interaction with other people, not
Love
really
that.
something you got in Doom 2016.
Yeah.
And so just that scene and their reaction to your presence makes me really excited to see kind of where the storytelling is going to go in Doom Eternal.
I did not expect to be walking away like really hyped on the story, and I am, because of those interactions and because of, you know, them teasing the concept art and teasing that like Coliseum area. It's like we're gonna see, you know, the upper echelons of the demons, like it's almost like the kings and the queens of hell, you know.
Right.
So
it really felt like they were kind of saying, you're gonna build up to this upper echelon of demons, fighting your way in there. So that's really exciting. And the AI that was there kind of commenting on things, making jokes, I really like that, and I think that kind of storytelling fits this game so well, where every once in a while you'll get a nice joke to kind of go like, ah ha ha, and then get thrown back into the fray.
Yeah.
I think that's a potentially super smart way of handling it. And man, like the Doom arsenal is enough. Like if you just put the guns from other Doom games into Doom Eternal, you've got a great game. But the way that they surprised this, especially with at the end with that crazy beam saber fighting the arch vile.
What?
Yeah.
I can't even handle it.
Right. And just the blade on the end, and just the other thing that I think that they're implying so much, you've got this cannon / flamethrower on your shoulder. You can dash around now. You just seem so much more capable than ever before. And just that upgrade that you got where
the shotgun turned into a machine gun.
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah, the modular weapons.
But the biggest thing, invasions. What a bold move. Bold move. Has me so excited.
Bold, exciting, and I don't know if scary is the right word, but your mind just kind of races with, how are they going to do this? If I do opt into this, they said that you could play single player all the way through if you wanted to, which is great. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people that want to go that option, and it's awesome.
Totally.
That's there for them. But yeah, how is it going to be implemented? Is it going to be like, oh man, after every big fight, I've got people coming into my game? Is it going to be based on your progression as a player? Is it going to be something like, okay, you did really well during that last fight, so we're going to have people invade, or like you get invaded no matter what, but maybe based on your performance, you get more people coming in or less people coming in. There's just so many ways that they can do it. And what is the incentive for being the invading demon? Is it like, I'm in my own game, and then like, do I go to this thing and I can invade somebody else?
And also, if you get invaded and they kill you, do you like reload and fight the same people, or do like new people come in? So a lot of questions regarding that, but the idea, the concept, you know, I've seen chat yelling Doom Souls, very Demon Souls inspired, Dark Souls,
right,
for sure.
Would you like imagine some sort of rivalry system where a demon comes in and invades you, and it's like, hey, you know, now this person is your rival, work up to it, get back to them, invade them, kill them, and just having this kind of nice back and forth with some random Doom player.
That is awesome. And I'm sure people on your friends list.
Right.
Invade your friend, you know? Like, I'm coming for you, Brad. coming for you.
Yeah.
It's going to be so fun.
And we don't even know what all of the demons are going to be. You speaking of Dark Souls, you might have some Dark Souls shenanigans where you can like blend in the environment or something, and just pop out and attack somebody. We don't know, but yeah, the possibilities are endless. Hard not to run wild with it, but very cool.
So pumped.
Very cool.
From new mechanics to gameplay to story.
Right.
They nailed all of it.
I'm not sure if they've already commented on this, and so maybe Chad can correct me if I'm wrong, but I wonder if that will be kind of the stand-in for multiplayer, where this invasion system is kind of taking over for the traditional competitive multiplayer of Doom 2016.
Totally.
I don't know.
I'm ready to see some, like, demons plotting stuff.
Right.
I want to see those scenes, you know? Like, do they know the Doom guy? They clearly do. We're killing, like, millions of their people.
Right.
You know?
It's a simple thing, but I think it's important for Doom, right? With Doom, you want a lot of areas that are just covered in blood and gore and guts, and you want a lot of just ruined environments. But I really liked what they showed here in just this short presentation, where you got the space station, you've got the blood and guts, you've got the ruined city, but you also have this pristine kind of like somber demonic area that gets me excited, knowing that it's like, okay, I'll be going to a lot of different places, hopefully very quickly, throughout the world.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to extra life.
I didn't even catch that.
No, I didn't catch that either.
Lives.
Extra life.
Do you think it's mission based, like old school Doom, like levels, and you only get a certain amount of lives to finish a level? The map was huge, though, and it talked about, like, demonic corruption, so it almost seemed like open world style. But if you're going to all these places, there has to be a break in the action. You're not just going to, like, seamlessly fly up and be in the space station, you know? There has to be kind of a load there.
Right.
So I wonder if you have a certain amount of lives to be a level.
Yeah, I'm kind of where Chat is. I imagine that it's like a resurrection item. So if you get an extra life and you die, just kind of come back there.
Got it. That makes sense.
But even if it is that, I wonder if you come back with like full health and armor, just health, or a portion of both.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Loved it.
But that's cool. There's so much new here.
There's so much.
There's so much new. We said at the top, like, this could just be more Doom 2016. It's totally not that.
I am blown away.
Yeah.
By the newness. I just wasn't expecting it, Ben.
Yeah, so it looks like the yellow meter, that might be your dash. So like maybe you get 2 of those and it corresponds to that meter above the armor there.
Cool.
And the blade.
Probably upgrade that.
The blade.
The sword. Busting out some sword. Did the sword have
the
marking, the eternal marking? I wonder if the sword is like tied to eternal.
Crazy.
I'm
not sure.
Crazy. I'm ready.
What else is there to say?
That's
really.
it.
We're ready.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to sum up the whole thing.
Yep. It was they gave me more than I wanted.
Right.
You know?
They gave you more than you wanted. Yeah, they gave me more than I wanted.
So, like, yeah, that's it.
I think it's time to replay Doom 2016. That's the only cure for this longing.
Before Doom 2016, I went through the BFG edition again.
Yeah.
And it's just such a good replay. You know, going through the original Dooms every couple years.
Yeah.
It holds up.
It's worth it just to hear the music. Yeah. I mean, it's great on its own, but it's also worth it just to hear the music. Yeah. Really appreciate how open all the environments are, how you can just kind of circle around everything. Yeah. Chainsaw, of course, beautiful.
It makes me want to be a professional. I want to be a professional Doom Slayer.
Right. And I mean, Doom 2016 really did such a good job of that. Doom 2016 opened with a lot of intensity. You think about that no-nonsense kind of mocking the slow, plodding cinematic openings of other first-person shooters. It just said, nope, this is Doom, and kind of got on white knuckle action immediately, but at the end of that game, when you were in hell, just overwhelming, and you really had to become a pro. You really had to just push yourself to the limit just to deal with the sheer volume of enemies and making that slow evolution to get to that point where you could handle it. I thought was so beautiful and so well done in that game.
Yeah, I love that they didn't show a boss. Save it up.
Well, I wonder if the Archvile is going to be a boss.
Yeah, I wonder, because they're just like normal enemies in the past.
Right.
But yeah.
I wonder that sword, for instance. Imagine you have a boss fight and it's like, okay, you have to use this weapon to take it down, like kind of more puzzly fights like that, or if you just get access to it throughout the entire game. So see, Last Life.
Yeah. And there's
I wonder if the lives are tied into the invasion mechanic.
Yeah. So many questions about that. I'm so ready for it, though. I'm so into it.
If it's some sort of like currency for the invasion system. All right.
Doom Eternal.
Good stuff. Anything else we want to say? Anything else we want to wrap up?
Gutsy move to fiddle with the super shotgun in any capacity, and they pulled it off.
Oh, they pulled it off beautifully.
They pulled it off. Love it.
They pull it off beautifully.
Yep. That was it. I thought I was max hype for Doom Eternal.
This is another level.
Shattered it. I'm ready now.
I mean, there's different tiers of hype, right? There's the oh, I'm cautiously optimistic. There's the I'll check this out if I have the chance. There's the definitely going to play this. I think we've reached that next echelon of hype for Doom Eternal, where it's like throw out your phone.
Yeah.
Cancel all your plans.
Great
like
question.
Spend an entire week playing Doom
What is
Eternal.
your desire index for Doom Eternal?
Desire
next time,
index.
Yeah, next time I'm on the podcast, look out. Doom Eternal is coming.
Is Doom Eternal in your top 3?
Top 3?
It's probably in my top 3.
3 with like Red Dead.
I know, it's brutal. And we are just
3 to
post
5.
Doom
3
Eternal
to 5.
presentation.
Yeah,
3 to 5. Okay,
it's
we'll do
there.
top 5. We'll do top 5.
We will get it up there.
Yeah.
For sure. Look out, Kyle.
I don't know if anything can beat Devil May Cry 5 for me, but this is like as much as you could challenge that, I think. So
This environment.
I know.
This blew me away.
It did.
Blows my mind.
Coliseum, man.
Yo, if
Demon
the
Arena.
Shotgun Axe guy is not in that Coliseum,
He is.
Missed opportunity.
In fact,
I'll be so bummed, man.
they're gonna, if he's not, they just put him in there. They just put him in there for you, Michael Huber.
Can I queue up as like that guy for Invasion? Like, I just want to rule that Coliseum.
Hey, Huber, how was Doom Eternal? I don't know. I just did this one very specific thing for 2 days. It was great.
Love it.
Cool. All right, well, that's going to do it for us. Thank you, everyone who watched us geek out over Doom and the rest of the Bethesda stuff, really. I thought it was a nice presentation. Yeah. Doom really made it sing.
Yeah.
They knocked it out of the park. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We enjoy reacting to this stuff and watching it with you and getting excited with you.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll see you next time.